Hey guys, what's up? It's Aubrey here. So I grew up in the 90s, well, mid 90s. I was born in 94, so from 94 to 99, those were the years of my childhood. So let's see. I was 5 in 99, so basically like my toddler to kid ratio. But besides that point, they had this thing on Teen Nick called 90s Nick, or well, now it's Nick. Well, it went to like the 90s or all that, and then everybody started calling it 90s Nick, and then now they call it Snick. Oh no, the splat. I'm sorry. Snick was on Saturday night. They used to have this thing called Snick, and it went Saturday Night Nickelodeon. So I'm sorry, it's called the Splat. And they have shows like Rugrats and Cat Dog and Angry Beavers, and then sorry about that. But no. What am I trying to say? Sorry, guys. But one of the shows they have is called Hey Arnold. If you had like older siblings, guys, who were like born in the 90s, or like watched Nick shows in the 90s, and you ever heard them say Football Head, or Helga, or Harold, or Gerald, or whatever, or Lila, or Ruth, or whatever, they're probably talking about Hey Arnold. A couple things they never really addressed in Arnold. They never addressed Arnold's last name. If they did have to say Arnold's last name, they would totally just have, it wouldn't be like, yeah, like if they had to say his last name, they would avoid it some way. Like one episode they had to say his last name on like a piece of paper and they said it was Smudge. But then I was watching this 107 facts thing about it on YouTube, and they addressed that his last name was actually Shortman. His grandfather always called him Shortman, so that they never really addressed his grandmother's name. They might have like addressed it once, because Grandpa was telling a story, and it was revealed at the end of the episode that the girl that Grandpa was talking about was actually Arnold's grandmother, and I think they addressed that her name was Gertie, but they never really addressed it. And then, for a while they didn't address why Arnold was living with his grandparents, and then one episode they came out and told the story of his parents and why Arnold had to go live with his grandparents. And then, a few weeks ago, this was after Christmas, or a couple of days actually, I was watching Hey Arnold, and it was an episode I'd never seen before, and it kind of, like, he found his father's journal and found out how he was delivered, and, one of the pages was lost, but, it kind of developed more, and I cried during the episode where he has stories where his parents, I cry every time, guys, it's really lame. Who would I rather have Arnold end up with, Lila or, Helga? Honestly, Lila, yeah. Helga, I think, would just be a little bit too demanding. There's actually this episode on YouTube that I found a while ago, and it's an episode I'd never seen. I'm like, what, did I miss like half of Arnold when I was little? Did I not understand it enough to watch it? I mean, I remember watching it. What many people don't know is that Arnold started out as a claymation short on Sesame Street. Like one day, I accidentally clicked on Sesame Street, and it was like an old episode from like my childhood. I was watching it for like 1 second because I thought I saw something that looked like the Arnold thing, and I changed it back. I'm like, oh my god, I remember this. Arnold just started out as a claymation short on Sesame Street, which I kind of vaguely remember from my childhood. I vaguely remember like that much. Some of my favorite characters, Arnold. Arnold was like one of my first like childhood crushes. Lila and Stinky. And those are just like a few of my favorite characters. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys watch Arnold or like Arnold, tell me why below in the comments. It might just be as simple because his head is misshaped. I don't know, alright? Peace out, guys. Bye. Oh wait, this was supposed to be a show review. Duh. Okay, so no bye. I would really encourage you to watch the show. You know, it's different, you know, a bunch of kids, well, not a bunch, but some kids do live with their grandparents for one reason or another. The grandfather has so much humor. Arnold's kind of like the peacemaker. Like, I don't think I've ever met a kid like that. So thinking about it, might be the Arnold. I don't know. And then, you know, it's like that story, like, the girl that likes you hates you, but that's only because she's in love with you. And it's like that classic, like, oh, you like somebody, but they just want to be friends, or something like that. And he lives in a boarding house, which is kind of like a building with a bunch of rooms, like in an apartment almost. Yeah. Alright, so that's all I can say. Again, guys, if you like Arnold, comment why below in the comments. Alright? Bye.